We've got the beast reeling. If we keep this up, we'll knock its feet right out from under him.
The moment of victory is at hand. Let us finish this.
The curative magics are at your disposal. Wait a moment.
No quarrel here.
Seem our foe is unbalanced.
There is no better time to strike.
The moment of victory is at hand. Let us finish this.
Be sure to avoid open flame.
Treasure chest. I can hardly wait to open it.
Not all chests contain treasure, you know.
Oof. My pack's grown rather heavy.
If you've anything edible, I'll gladly lessen your burden. No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
I shan't allow any further harm to come to you. You've been doused in oil. You must steer clear of fire.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
I'd say we collect as much as we can carry.
Wolves draw near!
Its attacks would only be to its advantage. We'll have to try something else.
I'll save you! Magic.
Me? Caught unawares? I would never be so careless.
Master, if ever your pack grows cumbersome, know that I would be glad to purchase any of your unwanted items.
I'll carefully conserve my strength and endeavor to survive.
I do so enjoy the smell of the forest.
This maze of trees offers ample advantage to rogues and bandits.
I quite agree.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
Over so soon? Oh, I would seem to have come through unscathed.
No doubt, this triumph will spur us into the next.
I've got a good feeling about this one. Alas, it would seem I've taken on too much.
Let's see. What can we do without?
Well met. Looking to make a purchase? Hope to see you again.
Nothing caught your eye? That's a shame. Let's hope there's aught worth our coin next time.
Browsing was enough to scratch the itch, in my case. More foes? I can scarce feel my arm from the last battle.
A smashing success.
Indeed. 'Twas enough to make one pity our foe.
I would fain aid you if you are in need.
If I might be so bold as to speak my mind, the private quarters of one Arisen I served had many a visitor, and rarely the same one.
I'll be sure to keep that in mind.
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master. Knowing when to use curatives is my speciality.
At last, the moment I've been waiting for. Allow me to gather these up.
If we are to break it, it shan't be from this side.
Really? Now?
I heard a rumor that this land was once a kingdom of beastrons.
Truly?
Quite, though no definitive records remain.
Aye, I'm well enough, thank you. Got to press on. There's much needs doing.
They say the Sovereign's up in the palace, recovering from his battle wounds. Seems driving away the dragon took quite a toll on our liege. Tell is, the beast's flames burn.
They say the Sovereign was bathed in the dragon's fell flame, such that his countenance was burned beyond recognition. And yet he draws breath. What surer sign could there be that I do hope His Majesty shall recover soon.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
We could pick some now and use them when the need arises.
Tis no more or less than what one might have expected.
We'll find a use for it, I'm sure.
Halt! You are approaching the gates of Vernworth, capital of Vermund. None may pass without the proper documents. If you've an entry permit, an invitation, or proof of citizenship, present it now. I see. So you are to meet with Captain Brandt. I shan't impede you then. Come with me.
I was informed of your coming would be Arisen.
Captain Brandt, you should know that this individual fought valiantly to defend the troops. The Watchhead told me himself.
As decreed by the great will of our world, there can only be one Arisen. That Arisen now resides within the palace. Indeed, he is our sovereign and the rightful ruler of Vermund. It follows, therefore, that this ruffian before us is naught but a pretender. You must submit to questioning. If you value your life, you will not attempt to flee. I shall conduct the interrogation myself. Stand watch outside. I beg your forgiveness for my insolence, Your Majesty. If the Queen Regent had learned of your existence, I fear your life would have been in peril. I had no choice but to treat you as a pretender, lest my actions draw suspicion from watchful eyes. Then you have truly lost your memory? In that case, mayhap I ought to explain the situation before we proceed. You, and no other, are the Sovereign, the only legitimate ruler of this kingdom. Some days past, you confronted the dragon in the village of Melv, whereupon you became Arisen. The people rejoiced, for our true liege had finally appeared, and in Vermund's long years of council rule. Yet, not all celebrated your coming. Your arrival would have robbed the Queen Regent Disa of everything. During the time of the previous council, she acted as a queen in her own right, ruling the palace as she saw fit. And just after the council's passing, when 'twas all but certain that her son would take his father's place, Word reached the castle that the Arisen had been found. To Disa, your Majesty's very existence is naught but an obstacle to her own family's continued prosperity. The assassination of the Arisen is an impossible feat for mortal hands. Thus, Disa chose to abduct your Majesty while you recovered from your wounds, in order to rob you of your memory with a fell curse and sell you to Batal as a slave. Following that, she prepared a replacement to serve as the Sovereign in your stead, a mere puppet. However, with your Majesty returned, I have no intention of twiddling my thumbs as Disa plays her games. I shall devise some plans to further our cause. Pray, visit me a night in the tavern that we might discuss them. This one's cleared of all suspicion and has my permission to remain in the capital. You are to trouble the good sir no further. Are we clear? That is all I have to report.
Pray forgive me, I'm in a bit of a hurry.
Consign it! Get back here! You there! Did you see an urchin in a cap run past just now? Can you tell me which way he went? Thought you could hide, eh? Oi! Halt!
I have been waiting for you, Arisen. Ox carts make for relatively safer travel.
They can be most convenient, though they travel only during the day.
What did he say his name was again? Ah, Humphrey. The lad's in Vermund now. He's eager. I'll give him that. Expedition, sword drills, say the word and he'll join in at a moment's notice. Say, you look experienced. You should talk to the lad. I'm sure he'll be glad of a bit of guidance.
It is my duty to hear the people's concerns.
Stomach's complain. Aye, I'm well enough, thank you.
What could yon chest be hiding? I must know.
Not all chests contain treasure, you know.
There's a ladder here.
After you, Arisen.
Now there's a worthy prize. If only 'tweren't so far away.
This isn't much to go on. I might nod off.
Business has been better.
on my feet. Maybe I'll keep right here.
Let's go find a tavern for a drink and some gossip.
To each their own. The world's better for it.
Even I know when to shut a trap.
Oh, my God, I'm not careful.
If quality's your concern,
Might as well take a look while you're here, eh?
Here to ask all of me, are you?
A treasure chest. I can hardly wait to open it.
Let us hope your curiosity will be rewarded.
Good day, sir. What might you be looking for?
Welcome, good sir. Should you so desire, I can help you find your truest self. Hope to see you again.
Good day, sir. What might you
Time to be heading.
I've wares of every ilk.
Lots to do.
No rush.
A treasure chest. Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it?
Greetings. You seek guidance, do you? You need only make a worthy offering in exchange. If the way forward is shrouded to you, I can offer guidance. I have seen your path. May these words guide you true. You've my gratitude. 'Tis lovely to see you.
There's ought to be said for peace.
On me, for one day.
The safer the roads, the heavier my pockets.
Uh-huh. There's something written here.
It couldn't hurt to take a peek.
They say the Sovereign's up in the palace. Seems driving away the dragon took quite a Tis a right miracle he yet lives, if you are...
Go on, have a look.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow your lead and prioritize support. Where ought we to go now?
I see not even the Arisen could resist my charms. Very well, I shall lend you my aid. You do seem to be in need of it.
A troubling... Rumor has reached my ears, and methinks I ought to share it.
I know precisely when a curative is needed, Master. You'll never... falling back...
I'm only glad to have proven my worth.
Let us work together to honor the Arisen...
Go on, have a look. Go on, have a look. Many thanks.
No purchases to be made today, I see. I just hope the shopkeep understands.
Browsing was enough to scratch the itch, in my case.
This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb.
Perhaps new discoveries await us above.
Well met. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the foremost hospitality in all Vernworth.
We must rest, though the sun is still...
Our adventure continues.
Off we go, then.
Feeling rested, I trust?
I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer combat's thrill. Methinks we've earned a brief repose. What say you, Arisen?
Well met, sir. I'm surrounded by winches on all sides.
Ain't no sense thinking too far ahead, here.
Well met. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the foremost hospitality in all Vernworth. You know where to find me.
Mayhap if I have
take it easy.
someone
today.
wild.
New day beckons.
Isn't there anything to do round here?
Always another errand to see to.
Greetings. Welcome to the Guild Hall. Here, we conduct all manner of procedures pertaining to vocations. If there is aught I may assist you with, simply say the word. Forgive me, but I'm afraid we are not accepting registration. You see, as we currently have no archer staves or great swords on hand, we are unable to outfit new members. And we cannot simply purchase more, as the delivery of arms intended for the local armory and other guilds in this domain was plundered by goblins. So regrettably, I cannot assist you. Unless you were to procure a weapon yourself, that is. Let me see. What else can I tell you of our guild? Certain vocations are unavailable at present, save to applicants who already possess. Let me see. What else can I tell you of our guild? Methinks Roderick will be able to tell you aught of the stolen shipment. He runs the local armory, and we purchase almost all of our stock from him. May fortune smile upon you, sir.
We'll not find anything if we don't start looking.
Peruse at your leisure.